Welcome to Beards, Biceps, Beliefs, and Sometimes Bourbon, where you will hear all about how to remove the roadblocks in your life so you can achieve the success you want in your career, business, fitness, and relationships. And also, my favorite bourbon tastings. Welcome to the next episode of Beards, Biceps, Beliefs and our favorite bourbon tasting for today. So today I want to talk about change. What's it going to take to get you to change? To change your health, your fitness, your nutrition, change your job, become wealthy. What's it going to take? Money, get more money in our life, change your mindset. What about just your daily thoughts? Your friends? How about changing your marriage or your relationship with your kids? Okay, we get stuck in a rut. We all do. All right, you're not alone. I'm not alone. We feel like we're kind of lost and going nowhere. Maybe just like going with the flow. Life's pretty good. I go to work. I get paid well. Come home, hang out with my family, eat a good dinner, watch some TV, have a drink maybe, go to bed and repeat and look forward to like the weekend where I'm going to do something fun or have a party to go to or golf or, anything. All right. That kind of seems good, doesn't it? But what's it take to live like a more extraordinary life there and get out of the flow or change something big because something bad happens to us? And that's a big one usually. Like, what if you got fired from your job? We always think back, well, if I had just done this, I wouldn't have got fired. Or what if you could dictate who you work for, where you work for, what you get paid, because you changed everything about you and made yourself wanted and irreplaceable, right? Or someone gets sick, someone close to you dies, and you're like, oh no, I've got to work out, I've got to eat better, I've got to drink better, I've got to do all these things better. But what if you're doing it better all the time? And you could just step it up a little more, right? So then this shift happens when something bad happens, and we get excited about it. And okay, I'm going to crush this. Get a plan, we start going. It's great in the beginning. Everything's great in the beginning, from relationships to working out to a new job or a new idea or project you want to work on. But over time, you kind of fall off, right? Because it gets back into that go with the flow, mundane. It's not so exciting. What's the next thing? I didn't have as much success as I thought I would. I can't say that word. And then we start to blame. Like, we blame other people or other things, or like, I hear way too much. I don't have any time. I'm interested in stuff, but I don't have any time to get things done. I'm all call bullshit. Okay. There is time if it's important to you. When you were chasing after your wife, wanted to date her, you had all the time to go on dates and call her and text her and do everything, right? Because you wanted her. Or if you're going after, if you want a new car, you do everything you can to get that new car or a new job. You make the time for what's important to you in your life. So when people tell me they don't have time, one, they might be really busy with kids and work and family and everything else. Or people tell me they work 12 hours a day, like 6 days a week. Then you need a new fucking job, because that's terrible. There are better jobs out there that probably pay you more, and you're just stuck in a bad position and are afraid to make a jump to a new job or career or something you actually like. Okay? Change has to occur if you're stuck in that rut. So don't blame anybody. it's on you, first of all, right? And then you become, when it doesn't work, you become unfulfilled. You're looking for the next thing. Guys, I know a lot of you look for the next thing is like someone else to date. Your wife gets boring. It's not her fault. It's really your fault, okay? So I'm not blaming wives. But they're busy. They are taking care of the family, raising the kids. They're working. They're doing all these things, and all you're thinking about is you and your wants and needs. What are hers? I'm going off here my path, but I was going to do that all the time. But think about her, all right? Treat her like she should be treated. Listen to her. Over-communicate. Love on her. And I promise you'll get reciprocated. I'm sure you've heard that, back on track here, talking about taking care of your wives, but I'm sure you've heard the story of like, if I started today, where would I be in a year from now? Or if I'd started today in a year, you'd be a lot further along than wherever the hell you're at right now. People always tell me, I'll start next week, next month. Why? You're here today. Let's go. What's the problem? Get on the whiteboard, start writing shit down, start working out, start eating better. You can drink more water. Like, there's so many things. You can start reading some books to change your mindset so it's positive instead of negative. There's something you can do right now to start changing yourself and where you go the rest of your life. So what holds you back? Right? Every excuse there is, just like I'm talking about. Everything, the negativity in your head. You're scared. I get it. We all get scared and nervous. But that's what is exciting. I'm nervous to do this. I'm going to get better at it, right? So you got to do it. You have to push through. If you're comfortable all the time, never challenged, just chilling, you're not going anywhere. Something's going to happen. You're going to go to the bottom and then go, oh shit, I didn't do anything in the last 10 years. Now I got to do something. Okay. What stops you from being you? Like authentically you. And I think about that all the time. Why am I not doing, saying, acting who I really feel I am? And it's because I want to conform and fit in. I want to be liked and accepted and part of the group and with the cool people and invited to things. But not being myself is really hard if I don't act like I really should and I want to. Or say things because I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, even though it's the truth. And I could say it in a good way, like, hey, let me help you. I got some advice for you. Or I could be, hey, dickhead. This two different ways of presenting it, right? I could still be honest and truthful and be nice to somebody. So why don't I? I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So I don't do it. And then after, I'm like, why didn't I just tell them? Why didn't I speak up? Why didn't I put my hand up? Why didn't I share my experience and knowledge to help somebody? Because really, that's one of my biggest things in life for me. One of my goals is help someone if I can. So I feel by not being me, I'm not being one of my true goals in life is to help. So I need to start being me more. And you should be you, okay? The people who like who you are will come towards you. The people who don't, because you're really being you, will go away. And that's okay. Bye-bye, right? It'll be hard, but then you'll get better and you'll get used to it and you'll attract more people who are like you and want to be around you and respect you and want to hear what you have to say. We're going to make some people uncomfortable, and that's all right. You're not going to please everybody. But when we don't act our true selves, we're limiting us in reaching our full potential. Where can I possibly go if I was authentically me? Who knows? I have to start, right? Or else I won't know. But I can see clearly I need to push past my normal bounds, which I hold myself in society, and not in a rude or obnoxious way like some people do. In my way, in my version, so people can really see who I am. Because usually I'm quiet. Now I'm talking my ass off right now, and if you get me in a room and we're talking, I'll talk forever. I was talking to some people at the gym today, and I start telling a story, and I'm all the way over here. I go, what did I start telling you guys about? Someone had to, oh yeah, it was this. I'm like, okay, back to this, right? And I'll talk. But in larger settings, I don't talk. I just let everybody else go. And so I know I need to be who I really am and speak up. Whether it's true or not what I said, it's what I feel is right, or everyone didn't like it, or I made a fool of myself. Who cares? What does it really matter, right? So getting over that is the first big hurdle. But what about, I want to make sure my wants and needs and things I want to achieve get done. So I've got to push myself. We know trying new things is scary, right? We said that, but you got to do it. You have to do it. You have to tell people the truths in their life. It's terrifying, but once you start doing it, people will accept it and actually really appreciate it if you tell them the truth, okay? And then people start telling you the actual truth, and that's how you can get better. When we don't tell the truth, it holds us back, all right? When we tell our truth, our fears, our struggles, what we've gone through and shared that's hard in our life, it allows people to do the same. So if I tell you my worst things I've done in my life, it's out there. There's nothing holding back. You know this about me. Obviously, it's not probably who I am today, and I've changed and grown from that stuff. But once we tell each other the deep, dark secrets, now you can not be afraid, right? Now you can live more authentically in who you want to be. Some people stay when they hear what you have to say. Some people will go. Remember, that's okay. All right. As I get older, when we were younger, we want more friends. We want to be around everybody, big parties and stuff at high school and college. But as we get older, that's not as important. The important things become very narrow, and I hold those dear to me. And that's what I want to make important in my life. So it's okay if people go, because nothing stays the same, right? It's going to change. So now, if we're free of all our barriers, the question is, who are you and what do you want to achieve? What will be your legacy? Think of cast a vision, a dream, think big. The only thing's holding you back. What is your dream? What do you see yourself as or becoming? It's never too late. All right? It's never too late. It's time to go after it. It's time to tell everyone your dreams, because you're not afraid anymore. You've already told all the bad shit, right? And the things you want to improve on in your life or relationships. So tell everybody what are your dreams. If you don't have a dream, let's talk. Let's figure out what you want out of life, right? A couple of mine are to be an amazing husband and eventually a father. And I've struggled in life being an amazing husband before, and I've had to learn a lot from those mistakes. And it was bad. Right? And now I'm better for it. And I can see myself getting better and better and better because I want to. I'm going to do the hard things. I'm going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to get there. Okay? And I want to be an amazing father. I'm in a father's group, and just to learn how to be a better father before I'm even a father. All right? So the other one is I want to help people, right? I always want to help no matter what it is. But I want to help them live a better life. I want to help you break through those barriers and not be afraid, and to actually go after what you want. And I want to be a better understanding person, meaning I want to understand people better. I want to be able to listen better and help give better feedback. So if I can kind of take myself out of my shoes and put myself in your shoes, maybe I could understand what you need and what I can do to help you. So let's make some changes. Let's go after what we want. All right. Hope that was helpful. Again, if you need to talk, need some help, need a coach, I'm here to help you, okay? I want you to get to wherever you want to get to. So, bourbon today, from our bourbon book, World of Whiskey book. I was going through some stuff when I found this brilliant ideas book I had while drinking bourbon. So I was saying bourbon or whiskey. I like both. And I pulled it out so I could start making some dreams, right? Big ideas so I can go after them. So in the World of Whiskey book, we're on tasting right now, and we're on to medicinal. And the medicinal tang is not a taste for everyone. It doesn't sound like it is. But for those who like it, you tend to really like it and head for the malts of Islay. Taste it in any Lafroige. I don't know where they get these words from. In the Benric's Curiositas. Abgrade's 10-year-old. I've never even seen these whiskeys before, but tastes are bandages, hospitals, mouthwash. Hospital taste. That sounds terrible. Coal tar sap, iodine, in brackets sea salt, and antiseptic. I don't think I'm going to like medicinal taste, but hey, everyone's got different tastes, right? So I'm not going to knock it. Enjoy if that's what you like. Our bourbon tasting today is Wood Creek Distillery's Colorado Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's made with Rocky Mountain spring water aged in New American oak. 45% alcohol and 90 proof. As you can see, I've already drank some. But we're going to give it a taste today. And we'll put some in our Infinity bottle as well. Just a little sip. It is the middle of the day. I've got more stuff to do. Good swirl. Good smell, sorry. And a great taste. It's actually really good. I'm going to give it an 8 on the Scott scale. Okay. When you're trying bourbons, if you try it first neat without adding any drops of water or cubes, or if you like putting aromatic or orange bitters in it, I always try every new one I get neat so I can get a good flavor of it by itself. So just a tip. All right, that's it for this episode. Please like, share, and do all the things we do for podcasts to help. And I appreciate you. Till next time. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure you subscribe, leave a review, share with a friend. If there's anything I could do to help, please reach out. We will see you on the next episode of Beards, Biceps, Beliefs, and Sometimes Bourbon.